Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a great weekend. I hope you did your self care Sunday too. Welcome if you are new, and hello if you are back. I love having you here. So, you know what I just did? My Monday blues, let me tell you. I did a whole video upside down and I had to do it again. Why did I do a video upside down? Because I decided to use a new tripod, thinking, oh, I can see you. I could see what I'm doing. This is great. And then when I went to go play it back, it was all upside down. So this is how my Monday's going. Oh, it was a hell of a weekend. Let me just tell you, if I can get through this video, I win. I win because while I was, deleting everything and willing to start over again, I did what I did the last time. I went to go fill up my placer with wax and I pressed down and I broke it off inside the pen again. So, John, you have work to do when you get home. My husband drilled a hole in this the last time and was able to pull it out. Oh my gosh. So that's that. Let's put that off to the side so I don't see it. And I broke another placer, so you're trash. I had putty in here, and in the last video, it was just sticking to everything. I don't know how anyone uses Gorilla Putty. I didn't have Gorilla Putty in here, but, my putty was pulling out the drills that I already put in. What? No. And it was getting wet and sticky and just being a pain. So that had to go. And I know you don't put wax in placers, or at least that's the rule. But I'm using wax. And what else happened in the half an hour that I've sat down at my desk? Oh, I guess you're wondering what happened with jingle drills. So let me tell you. When I got done with Miss Lilac, behind me, when I got done with her, I was so ambitious that I was going to go right into Crimson. I was going to start filming. But I did not put in my application for Jingle Drills. So I had to go over to the Facebook page and I had to go sign up so that I could put my my picture up. And so I did that. And then it was getting closer to the time that my husband was leaving work. And I was like, what do I have to do yet? I have to do Self-Care Sunday needs to be filmed, and Lilac needs to be edited and needs to go up. After I was done with Lilac, I passed out. I remember John coming through the door, which was like 5 p.m. And I woke up at 11 p.m. I did sign up for Jingle Drills, but I woke up at 11 p.m. And I said to him, he was sitting on the sofa next to me, and I was like, how long have I been sleeping? And he's like, oh, you've been out since I came home. I'm like, why didn't you wake me up? He's like, because you were tired and you don't sleep. I'm not going to wake you up, my wife. So I was all discombobulated because now my night is day, my day is night. And I have a system that I adhere to no matter what's going on. So it's nighttime, he's going up, and then what I do is I pick up around my living room. I put any dishes in the dishwasher or take them out of the dishwasher, or I, clean whatever in the sink, yada, yada, yada. And I just want to know that when I come down in the morning, my desk has been cleaned. I clean my desk off. Everything comes off this desk. It gets wiped down. And then I set up for the morning. So I was cleaning my desk off, running the vacuum. I go into Jingle Drills and it was join. And I'm like, join? I did this already. So I had to answer the questions again. There were only 2. And I continued doing what I was doing. And then I went back to Jingle Drills and it was like, oh, your application has been accepted. You've been accepted to join the club. And I said, okay, well, that's done. That's done for the morning. Let me get Crimson out. That's done. Let me take the picture. That's done. Let me post it on the Facebook page. That's done. And I actually was starting to get tired because now it was after midnight when they accepted my request to join. It was after midnight Saturday. So I go to bed. I come down in the morning. And what am I excited to do? This is what's on my desk. I want to do crimson. So I did 10 by 10 sections of washi tape, and I took another picture. Then I'm ready to go. And of course, I do this block and this block. And then I go over to my editor and I edit everything, and I go to upload Self-Care Sunday. I had filmed that too. And it wasn't until I uploaded Self-Care Sunday and I was on YouTube that I saw Lindsay's video for jingle drills. And I saw people putting a keyword in, and keywords are usually like you listen to the host's video, they give you a keyword, you make a sentence out of that keyword, and then you put it in the comment section. Like the keyword that I saw was gingerbread, and so I'm going to make a sentence up for gingerbread, like I love gingerbread, or I've never had gingerbread, or whatever. And I see, or I heard Lindsay, as I can't remember if I read it on the page, or if I was in shock and went and read it on the page after. The code word is gingerbread, and put it on your painting so that we know that everyone has started at the same time. I'm like, what? I have 2 squares done already. I posted on the page at 12:15, 12:30 in the morning. Like, I'm not starting, this is, and I go onto the Facebook page and it's like, everybody's got the code word, and I'm like, I posted another picture. I'm like, am I the only person that didn't know about a code word? Because I didn't have a code word. And I was so upset that I wasn't even on the right page. I was on the Diamond and Fairy Lights page, or Diamond and Emeralds page, but I wasn't on Jingle Drills page. I'm like, I'm so upset. I'm not even on the right page. I'm posting on the wrong page. And they were like, well, Lindsay did put this, stuff out, and, you should have seen it. And I was like, yeah, but you know what? I was wrapping up with Drills and Chills, and I have all these phrases in my mind: diamonds and washi, emeralds and fairy lights, drills and chills. I said, I just, and I'm a content creator, and I guess I just was taking for granted that it was going to run like the last one, because it was the same host, filling out the Google form. But this whole mentality of, we're not being judged on the canvas, or our time, but yes, we are being judged on our time. Because I sat down and thought about it. I'm like, well, I guess everyone has to finish to be eligible for the grand prize, and if you're cheating where you got a head start, then this is why we have the code word. That's what I figured it out to be. So okay, I'm sure there's going to be a few people that are going to cheat, and I guess I could plead my case and be like, I didn't know, and but if she makes an exception for me, she's going to make an exception for another person. So I'm not even going to ask, and I'm not going to participate. I had some hesitation anyway about doing this event, because I know it's a lot for the creators that host these things. They have to get or they have to ask. I'm sure I'm having an event and I have X amount. I'm sure with the subscribers that they have, I'm sure distributors are like, yeah, sure, we'll give you a discount code because we want your people to come over to our place and we want them to buy. And yeah, sure, we'll give them the discount. Especially if like you're like Diamond Art Club and I didn't see a I saw Diamond Art Club listed, but I didn't see a discount code for the event. Um, but probably they were just put on there like, you need to get licensed artwork, you can get it from them. So, um, I mean, there's a lot to do on your end too when you take part in these events, because you have to get licensed artwork. I believe that that is part of the deal. You don't have to post to social media. You can if you like. It's not a requirement, but most people do because, it's content for their page. And so you're getting advertising, and then you're asking your subscribers that are participating in the event to come over to your page and to watch your videos and to comment with the keyword that you put down. So all this builds an algorithm to your page, and it must be huge because I've heard people that host events watch their algorithm change when the event is over, of course. So my reservation for participating is you have a community and you're having an event and it's bringing community together, and they're participating for prizes and stuff. They've bought their licensed artwork and they're doing their work, and they're trying to make a steady amount of progress so that they can qualify for the grand prize. And those raffles, I guess you could call them, right? Those winners are not chosen live. And by live, I mean you could still tape the drawing. You don't have to do it live, but you can still tape the drawing and let everyone see that everyone had a fair chance at winning. I'm not saying that anybody's cheating or, but there, that was put out there. We want to make sure everybody starts at the same time. So I hope that that's changed with this event, that was some of the feedback that they got. Like, can you draw the winners live? Or, like, again, I'm not, because my mind doesn't go there. I don't have that mentality of cheating, so my mind doesn't go there. But it's all in good fun of the excitement of the event, is what I'm saying. I think your subscribers to the event would appreciate, and being able to just get so excited, like, here's the event, like, even if it's just another video of you drawing a winner, it just adds to the excitement of the event. Because the ones that I have been involved with, like Corey at the Diamond Daughter, she does it live. She'll have a live event, and I know that's not doable. She'll have a live event and she'll be like, I'm going to choose a winner, and she does it with like it looks like a wheel. I've seen Alyssa do it over at the Diamond Stitcher. She has the wheel too. And then I just subbed to another page this weekend where they're two best friends that have known each other for years, and they diamond paint together. It's a guy and a girl, like besties. I'll put their, I don't want to, if I'm going to, put someone's name out there, I want to get it right. But they diamond paint, and she had a lot of Curtis Reikovich's stuff, and she had Lilac, and she had the mermaid, and There were a few other things that on her page that I really like, so I subbed to her page. But I could see that she does, like out of the blue, she'll be like, oh, I feel like having like, you know, I feel like giving something away. I'm almost sure that's what she does. And she'll just pull a random name out of the wheel, which is nice. It's nice. It builds you are building your channel, of course, and you're building excitement and you're showing appreciation for your subscribers. And that's nice. I like that. So that's just a little feedback. I'm not, you know, I know people like to drop these words like shade. Oh, you're throwing shade on somebody. No, I'm not throwing shade on anybody. I'm a business owner too, and I listen to my customers when they give me feedback. That's all it is. It's feedback. It's not shade. Listen, it's feedback. I'm a business owner too. My customers give me feedback, and I listen to them to make their experience more pleasurable. And you know, it's not shade. It's not shade. Everybody likes to walk around, you know, ooh, you're throwing shade. No, I'm not throwing shade. When I throw shade, it's when I'm opening an umbrella on the beach. That's the only shade that I know. I don't use that kind of lingo, you know. So, just feedback. So I think, you know, I think that really did disturb me during Drills and Chills, that you had to go and watch another video to find out who the winner was. So I really want to, for my own future reference, see how that wheel works, how you can link it up to your YouTube channel and you can put your subscribers on it, or event subscribers, and have a live, you know, what do they call it? Like a roulette wheel. That's what it is. And it was so funny because when I went to do Corey's event over at the Diamond Daughter, she had the roulette wheel and you had to pick a number. And then she would put your name on the number. And when I joined up, she was like, when I, you know, attended the event, she was like, what's your number? I was like, oh, let me do my husband's birthday, 18. And 18 came out. And he's so good at roulette. Oh, he's so good. He loves roulette. And so I got a Diamond Daughter coffee mug sent to me. And I love it. Next time I diamond paint, I'm going to go get it right now. I have not. My husband woke me up and because he didn't feel good. And he said, you know what, I'm going to set the alarm for a little later. I can't get up now because I need a little bit more sleep. Well, I thought it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. It was 4 a.m. I'm like, what time is this man getting up in the morning? He's now dedicated to getting up like an hour earlier because he goes in the back room and he does his stretching. And when I looked at the clock and it said 4 a.m., I couldn't even, and I was in such a deep sleep when he woke me up. He was like, can you rub my back? I don't feel good. I was like, yeah, okay. Oh. And so he was sound asleep snoring. I was up. Oh, that was a nice big chunk of color blocking, which was nice after these 2 blocks that were kind of like confetti-ish. But I'm telling you, these 10 by 10 squares, I'm loving them. I'm loving that I, you know, just, this is all I'm worried about is this right here. That's it. My eye is not going anywhere else. And then this is going to be her hair now. So I'm going to be able to see that. I'm loving that. And I took my other tray out because my big tray, the washi tape is lifting. So I guess that's one of the things that you have to look out for. Then again, this was the Amazon washi tape, which I put down here, and I just told you how to use a glue stick, so I'm not ordering that. I'm not even going to tag that washi tape because I don't like it. This is Diamond Art Club washi tape. Diamond Art Club washi tape is very good, and I will tell you that Dreamer Design washi tape is also very good, and they give you a ton of it. There's a nice chunk of washi tape on the roll that you get with Diamond Art Club. Very nice. And what else is going on? So what else got delivered this weekend was a was my let me make sure I got this right. Yes. Was my Christmas cards that I hand make by Anna Griffin. So for years, over 10 years, I have been hand making my holiday cards, and I get a holiday kit by Anna Griffin, and I am going to do an unboxing on that so that you can see what I'm talking about. And these cards are so beautiful. Every time I send them out to friends, they're just like, I've never gotten a more beautiful Christmas card. And they're like a gift in themselves, honestly. I'm also finding now that I'm using this tray that it's actually a lot better for my squares. So they're really pretty, very elaborate. Some of them I actually even hand deliver, or if I'm going to see friends for a holiday, I will give it to them by hand, or I'll put them on their gifts, because you will need some extra postage for that gift. This light is in my way and I'm leaning over trying to see. Here we go. I also ordered another Curtis Reikovich canvas called Daydreamer. It's a mermaid. And I also ordered from Dreamer Designs. I ordered from Romance Art. I ordered a flamingo named Rico. And I'm so glad that I listened to myself and ordered it, because he's already sold out. He's gone. He was a new drop and he's gone. So I'll put these two in here and put that one there. He's gorgeous, very tropical, because I was looking at the two that were on Diamond Art Club, and I was, oh, I love it. I love it. I love this flamingo. However, I like the one from Diamond Art. I like the one from Dreamer Design better because it's more artsy, very tropical looking, and very vibrant pinks, hot pinks. Oh my God, I can't wait to start that one. But that's for my summer. I'm not touching it. And what else did I do this weekend? What else did I order? Oh, I did order those muffs, those hand muffs that like Lilac has. I went on eBay and I ordered myself two. I got one in a gray and I got one in a beige, because I'm going to Cape May for my anniversary. And I'm going to be walking Cape May with my little muff on, just like Lilac. I have one too many on here. Just pull one off. Yeah, so that's been pretty much my weekend. I was out with my husband yesterday. We went to go take a walk, and then we ended up going out to dinner while we were walking around the city and looking at everybody's decorations in the window for Christmas. And we have a little Christmas village that happens in our neighborhood, so we went and did that. There's another Christmas village that's opening at FDR, the Lakes, so we'll go and do that this week. Little shops and stuff. Getting ready for Thanksgiving. What else? Have I watched any television? I was telling you guys briefly that I got caught up in that Making of a Murderer on Netflix, and I watched 20 episodes. Every time my husband came in the door, he was like, I feel like I live in a prison. While you're watching this show. I'm like, well, it ain't over yet, because then there's convicting a murderer after. So I don't know. I'm really not involved in anything. It's either I don't watch TV or I'm involved in some kind of series. And I haven't really been involved in anything since Ozark up and left me. Oh my God. I love that show. Is there anything? Oh, what am I, crazy? We watched season 6 of The Crown. Yep. Which was very sad. Very, very, very sad. I was in Barbados and came home, and my newspaper was on the step, and Princess Diana was the headline, and I thought it was a joke. I thought somebody left a joke newspaper on my step, because there's no way Princess Diana is gone. Just no way. And yeah, I mean, like, there was no social media and ways of checking this out, and wow, I was devastated. I can't imagine what England and London and the people. She was the people's princess. How they were managing their princess being killed that way. So yeah, that I did watch The Crown. So now we have to wait until December for the next part. I got involved in Invasion, and it's like, I think I got up to episode 9, and I think I'm just starting to trail off. Like, I think when things drag out, and like this is dragging out to me, the whole purpose of all these people that are having this experience, I'm losing steam with that one. I still have to get back to the morning show. I'm wondering what's missing. Again, I did it. My jazz music is not on. Oh boy. I miss my jazz music in the background. I love those music channels on YouTube. Monday Morning Jazz. There was a debut yesterday from Starbucks Coffee Shop Jazz, and which was nice until my husband came home and changed the channel. Yeah, I miss my music in the background. I will tell you what else I watched, and I was tired last night too. And usually, if I'm tired and I sit in front of the television, it's just like, forget it, she's gone. I watched Disney. I watched Taylor Swift's Folklore. And I'm telling you, that girl's creativity and songwriting is just something to behold. The way that she can put a sentence together in a song, and then to see her process, because she wrote these songs during the pandemic, and she collaborated with 2 other songwriters that were in their space at the time, and she's in hers, and she's like, I've never done an album this way. And she's thought, I'm going to get so much flack from my studio. And when she called them to let them know, they were like, yeah, go ahead, whatever your process is, just do it. You know, that's how much things just changed with this pandemic. And you know, it was almost like she just, they were sending her, the other 2 songwriters were just sending her like chords and whatever they are, pieces of music, and she's putting them together with songs. And she wrote a song with one, she wrote a song with the other, they wrote a song together. I mean, she just puts it all together, and she was telling them, like, no matter what it is, just send it to me. And she just put these songs together, and I was like, this girl is something to behold. She really is, for as young as she is, and for how many years she's been writing. That was such a good show because you got to see her process. And that's what I love. I love the process. Um, and the songs were beautiful. Everyone was beautiful. And when she was explaining them, what she heard with one song was, she's like, this is, to me, is what peace sounds like. And her life is so big that anyone that she brings into her world is going to get, she's like, I can't control someone hiding in your bushes or trying to get a picture of you with a long lens camera, or something being written about you. I can't control those things. But I try and imagine what a normal life is, because her life is not normal. And she's very aware of it. And then she talked about how there's always been this escape plan for her to have a cabin somewhere. And where they did this studio recording, once they were all able to be in one place, was gorgeous. Oh, talk about serenity. It was absolutely stunningly gorgeous. And so it was 2 hours. It went by very quickly. And again, just I love her voice, and I love to hear her sing. And again, I just love the process. I mean, that was the biggest takeaway from it. I am not. I have company. I am not too far away from the local stadium, and when she was here in Philadelphia, not only were her concerts sold out, but he took off. He was over here tapping my arm, the cat. Not only were her concerts sold out, but outside the stadium was packed with young girls that were singing along. So all I had to do was open my window. I could have heard her, but there was just this singing going on. It was really something. I hear most of the concerts that are at Wells Fargo here, because I am so close, and because of the acoustics and how they carry. But I don't think I would ever go. My little cousin took her daughter, and I'll tell you, this kid has been taking dance from when she was a little girl, and she's so musical. She loves musicals, and she loves dance, and she loves singing. This kid, she could have been a backup singer and dancer for Taylor Swift. That's how good she was. Is he coming around here again? No. That's how good she was, singing and dancing. She's our little star. Our little Ella. She's our little star in the family. Kids going places. From my mouth to God's ears. Because she's such a good kid. And like I said, she's our little superstar. She came to my birthday party in August. And she's like, "You're how old?" She was like, "Oh my God, like, you don't look any older than 50. She's a charmer. She's a charmer, that's for sure. Oh my God, so funny. Okay, any other rows? Yep, here's a few. I hear my cat eating in there. I haven't eaten yet. I did have a big cup of coffee, because there was no way I was getting on with this day without it. And my girlfriend called me, and she got called into work after working all weekend, and she's having family coming in, and she's like, "Elisa, I'm exhausted and I just don't sleep." And I was telling her to put Yoga Nidra on YouTube, because That's my midday rest. I will put that on and I will do like a 20-minute session, and it's such a deep relaxation that you feel like you've gotten sleep. I might fall asleep, um, but not for long, you know. It's so relaxing. Oh, is that the wrong number here? No, that's just the, right there's the wrong one. So I was telling her to do that. She needs her rest. And my son is home today, so I'm sure he'll be popping his head in. You know, I don't even know what time it is. Usually he wants to take me to lunch, my son, which is nice. Very nice. It's so cute too, because every time I'm having lunch with my son and I look across the table, I see him as a little boy, because I would take him to lunch, of course. He's my little baby. And he would say, you know, Mom, I can't wait till I'm old enough to take you to lunch. When I get big, I'm going to take you to lunch. And so now every time he takes me to lunch and I look across at him and I'm staring probably all googly-eyed at him at the memory of it, and he'll look at me, he'll go, what? Nothing. Wow, what are you staring at, Mom? Nothing. I don't know where the time went. I don't even know who the hell brought him home. I look at him sometimes and I'm like, did I really have a baby and I brought it home? And you know, this is it. This is him. He's 37. What happened? When did all this happen? Where was I? Goes by so fast. If you have little ones, oh gosh, what could I tell you? I could tell you it goes by fast. Oh, they're never going to be that little again, and they're just, oh, I know sometimes our patience and everything is all, and we're all over the place, but oh God, it goes by so fast. Enjoy it. I feel like I rushed my kid. I couldn't wait for him to walk and talk, and you know, I wish I could go back and just be like, go be little again. Go be a little infant. Get little again. I know he wants to have children. He just hasn't found the right girl yet. And my husband's like, don't worry about it, Josh. It took me 57 years to find your mother. You'll find her. I know it's going to happen too. I think that my son thinks, nah, like that ship has passed, but I know it's going to happen. He's going to have a kid. I know he is. He loves kids too much. He loves kids too much. And I know he's going to have a kid. Oh, I love that crunchy sound. See, it's easier for me to use this. And just go like that. Squares are still a challenge. But rounds are too. I mean, I think you have a little bit more leeway with the rounds though. I mean, if you get a tab on a round, they're not butting right up against each other, so that's not a problem. But with the squares, if you got a tab on the end, forget it. It's over. It's over. Which is why, you know, when you are looking in your tray to look for your lines, really, you know, lining up nicely. If you see a little gap in between them, here's one. That means there's some trash in there, or misformed drill. Pull it out, because it's never going to lay right on the line if it's not laying right on the tray. Now see, there's a little, I don't even know if you could see that. There's like a little tab on that one. Maybe if you come down lower. This light's driving me nuts. See that little tab on the end? Right there? If I put that down, it's going to poke at the other one. No good. You got to go. That's it. Not playing around. And I'm more of an east-west. I place my drills east-west more so than north-south. I like going this way. There. This is going to be a crazy week. And by crazy week, I mean the week is going to throw me off because there's a holiday in the middle of the week. And so it kind of like, it's almost like having vertigo in a way. Your whole equilibrium gets thrown off. There's a holiday in the middle of the week. And then it's like the kickoff. It's like, oh boy, you know, it's like, it's here. It's here. Get ready. Start your engines. Right after Thanksgiving, man, I got to go downstairs. I got to go get the Christmas stuff. I got to get ready to decorate. My girlfriend's like, did you decorate for Christmas yet? I'm like, Thanksgiving's not even here yet. Oh, I like to have the tree up for Thanksgiving. Not me. I don't even know if I'm going to have a tree this year. I ordered one last year and it never came. I ordered it from Michael's and it was like $1,000 tree. And I had like, it was on sale and I had a coupon for it. And I got it down to like $400. They took my money, gave me a tracking number, and then never sent it. So I got my money back, but I would like to have a tree downstairs that I could just put up because it was a beautiful tree. They're so gorgeous now. They look real. And now I have this crazy cat that's tapping me because you know why? He wants it. It's T-R-E-A-T. I had to spell that, right? And, you know, he's tapping me because I have to get him to slow down his eating. So I put them on the end of my desk, like right here. And so now what he does is he climbs up here and he taps his pool because he thinks that there's a treat up here. Or I'll be filming it. I'll be doing my work and I'll see a pool come up here looking for treats. He's lurking in the background right now. I won't be surprised if he's not tapping me in the next 5 minutes. Lady, what are you doing? Because he's on a schedule, him too. And I didn't get him treats before I sat down. I didn't even get myself a treat. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. And it's what time? Did my watch on? No, that's my hairband. I have no idea what time it is. None. One big long line. That's the best. You get that one big long line in there. Love it. And that's it, my friends. I am going to finish this section. And then I am going to open up my Anna Griffin unboxing. And then I'm going to do another video where I sit down with my cards and assemble them and show them to you. And then I had an idea for framing lilac. It actually came to me while I was filming. And I took some things out and I was like, oh yeah, that'll work. But the things that I have are not matching her well enough, or the vision in my head well enough, that I want to use what I have. Because I will always go in my art room and try and use what I have before I go out and buy other stuff. But it's not matching well enough. So I'm going to have to go out and do some shopping. Okay, let me see here. I want this one right here. Is this going to be her hair? Is this her hair? I thought her hair was like... Yeah, that's her hair. I thought her hair was like whiter. Like, let me see what the other colors are here. There's a 9 running through. 9, I think, is a B. Is it? Yeah. Oh, so all this section in here is going to be the ABs. And then 4 is more like a creamy color. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, so it is. It's the 9 and the... That's pretty sweet. These 2 colors are going to be her hair. I haven't even gotten to it yet. It's going to be that color. And highlight it with these ABs. Oh, that's going to be pretty. I wish I knew that sooner. I'm really liking this type of shape, this cone shape, for picking up the ABs. It just grabs them really nice. I mean, I know that Dreamer Design gives you like a cone shape. Oh, you know what? Is it out here? Do I have it on that desk? Oh, let's do this. Ta-da! Let's do something. Here's the separator that came with the Dreamer Design tray. Do I have to go get the Dreamer Design tray? Where is it? Oh, it's Monday. I'm trying not to go there. I really am. I'm trying not to go there. Put you away now. Oh, there's 2 quarters in there. That's a sign from my dad. I don't even know where these quarters came from. But that's my dad. And is this the Dreamer Design? This isn't even the Dreamer Design tray. But let's see. Do you fit? This looks like it has little marks in it for that. All right. Where did the Dreamer Design tray go? Am I going to be able to... Now see if I'm not cutting any of this out. I have 2 purple trays. I don't even know where that tray came from. It's in here. Oh, putty. Where is my Dreamer Design tray? Did I put things away so well and in my sleep that I don't know what I did with them? I can't even imagine where it would go. All right. I have an extra one. Here we go. Look at all these trays. Really, see, this bugs me too, because you don't need much for this craft. Okay, so this is the Dreamer Design tray. So those drills are not going to fall out from underneath there. All right, let's do this. You know I got to go all over the top. All right, and then let's do this. Let's put this in here so I know not to mix my drills together, because I'll pick that up and throw them back in there. Oh my God, I gotta sneeze. Thank you. for whoever's listening. Oh, see, I got used to my washi tape. But I'll tell you, they're not moving. All right, let's do this. And see, now I got this funky putty I got to deal with now. So this is going to be the shade of her hair. Wait a minute. I'm glad I stopped myself because they're all in the wrong place. This is number 4. All right. Dad, help me. Help me, Dad. Come on. Help me, Dad. He'll say, I can hear him telling me right now, Lisa, take your time. You're only rushing to a mistake. Well, this has been fun, huh? How do you like this? How do you like this video today? This has been fun. I like my cuticle scissors. Okay. Good thing I caught that. My dad was here. Thanks, Dad. He was listening to me. All right. This is number 4. One more time. This is the color of her hair. And then these are going to be the ABs highlighting it. Now their ABs are a little bit bigger. I noticed that. I think I can actually, yeah. I could pick a couple up with the putty. Of course, they just all fell off. Their ABs are bigger, which I noticed that when I'm putting the regular drills in, it kind of seems like they're moving around, like they're smaller than the space allocated, but there's always an AB that's going to go into the area, and you're going to need to negotiate that space. They're also a little bit more domed, a little bit more textured with Dreamer Design. So you'll really hear your ABs snap in when you have Dreamer Design ABs. You really hear them snap in. All right, I'm liking this double-ended tray. If I could keep it all straight in my head. That's not saying that because I made that mistake now doesn't mean I'm not going to make it again. Trust me. Let's get those in there. See, I don't like this. I don't like the potty. I did buy potty. I don't know if I told you that in the last video that I had to delete or this one, but the Jingle drills had companies that were giving out discounts, and there were a few Etsy shops, and I took advantage of that discounting, and I think I got like 5 putties for like $18, and they're all like, one is called like Christmas Time or Marshmallow, you know, Peppermint Swirl. So I was like, okay, you know, I really don't buy much for my diamond painting. You know, I got the placer neck stuck in my good pen. I really don't buy much for my diamond painting, though, that I can't have a little holiday putty. And I did try putty before, but I tried it in the summer. So now this is going to be my experiment with putty in the winter. And we'll see how that goes. But, you know, I see people use putty. I see them load up their pen, no problem. They're, you know, I never see their drills sticking. It never looks gummy or gluey to me when they're diamond painting. There's always that satisfaction of that has a tab on it. There's always that satisfaction of hearing that, you know, kind of a sound, you know, when you let go. Now, it might just be, too, that, you know, the glue on the Dreamer Design canvas is really strong, too. And so, you know, the pen with the putty, I have museum putty, is holding the drill, and then the canvas is holding the drill, and they're going in two different directions, and maybe that's making it sticky. Not sure. So I wanted to get a good idea of what the ABs were going to look like, what the hair was going to look like. You hear that crunch? Again, that's because they have pretty big ABs. And I don't have wax or anything in this end. I'm just picking up the drill. I think it's just this cone shape that makes it easy to pick an AB up. You know, I don't have any water. Sometimes I have my water out. I'm going to pick this one up with putty. No problem there. I'm touching the surface of the AB very lightly. You know what this is reminding me of? Like Marie Antoinette hair, you know? Even the design of it. When I went looking at the mermaid that I wanted from Curtis Reikovich, it was actually the cover photo from a gallery showing that he had. She was on the cover, and I didn't realize how young he was. He's young. Great artist. I'm just thinking last night after I was done watching Taylor Swift. I like Disney. I don't get to watch that much of Disney. After I was done watching Taylor Swift, I watched The Little Mermaid. I was watching The Little Mermaid last night. I haven't seen that since my son was little, and now they have a sing-along. So the movie plays, and then when they do all the songs, the words come on that you could sing. That is such a great show for a sing-along. I love the music in The Little Mermaid. I think my girlfriend did the stage show. My girlfriend was not a set designer, a costume designer. And I think the Little Mermaid was on Broadway. And I can't even remember if it was like during the strike or the pandemic that she had asked, you know, when I was living in Manhattan, she would always ask me to come in and be like a seat filler. I was like, yeah, sure. Come. So I've seen quite a few Broadway shows. um, during the strike, not during the pandemic. I don't know. I haven't been out to New York, I think, since the pandemic. Yeah. They got really militant with you entering the city. And I was just over it, you know. I was just over it. It's just like a stress that I don't need. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to go back to New York. I will. I just don't need the stress right now of going to New York. I once was on the subway. Now, I don't like being underground. And my girlfriend, I had met a director, and she was actually filming on the promenade in Battery Park City, and somebody had told her like who I was because they knew that she loved food. She was thin as a rail. I couldn't believe she loved food, but she treated me like I was a Hollywood A-lister movie star, and she's like, you know, she just loved meeting me, and we hit it off. And she was like, what do you mean you're afraid to go underground on the subway? That's how you get around. Like, you're a New Yorker now. You ride the subway. And I was like, no, I really don't. She was like, no. She got me a Metro card one day. She came to pick me up. And I was cab. I would cab everything everywhere. She's like, no, you're not taking a cab. Let's go. Here's your Metro card. I'm going to show you how fast it is to get around New York City. She had me in all 5 boroughs in like under an hour. And we did so much. You know, we were in Manhattan. We took a dance class. We went down to Brooklyn. We went to go have lunch. No, we had an art class. We went over to Queens. Did we go into Queens and have lunch? No, we went to Harlem and had lunch. And pastries. I think in Queens we went to the movies. I spent the whole day riding the subway. It was fun. So, but I was now feeling very confident about being on the subway, and I was doing art classes at that time, and I was like, oh, I can just go down to, where was it? Little Italy? I think it was where the Pearl art store was. And I got up early, and I went and walked to the subway and got on the subway, get to Pearl early, going to get back home. And while I was in Pearl, they had everything that I needed and only one of it. The paper that I needed was like a cotton paper. They only had one sheet left. It was big too, bigger than this canvas. The paint that I needed, there was 1 tube left. The colored pencil, 1 tube. I mean, I was like, oh my God, the art gods are really shining on me today. Everything I need is right here. And I get back on the subway, excited to get home and start my project, when a bunch of the military get on. And they ask everybody to turn off their cell phones. Please turn off your cell phones, your laptops, anything, communication. And they had, those guns on them. I don't know what they're called. They look like machine guns. That's all I'm going to tell you. And I was sitting in the last car right in front of the conductor. And the train was stopped. They weren't going anywhere. They were looking for somebody. And it is so unnerving that when the train started and I was only a few stops away. I ran off the subway and left my art supplies sitting on the seat next to me. And when I stepped out of the subway, I remembered, and I went to go turn, and the doors closed, and the conductor was going right by me. I was like, my art supplies! And he just went, So I made a donation to the art gods that day. I made made a donation to the art gods. And I called my girlfriend. I told her I took the subway. She was like, why do you sound so frantic? And I said, I left everything on the train. And she said, your handbag? What happened? I was like a block from my house. I was hysterical. I'm like, all my art supplies are on the train. I'm glad I could laugh about it. It was funny, I guess. Look at me doing 3 colors at once. Oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? You all better watch out. Oh my God. 3 colors at one time. You never know what you're going to see here. That's all I'm going to tell you. My nose is itching. The tip of my nose is itching. Like somebody's tickling me with a feather. And my girlfriend said there's something in bloom either in your house or outside. And we do have a lot of trees outside. And you're allergic to it. You did hear me sneeze, right? I can't believe I'm doing 3 colors at once. I feel like I'm really painting now. I feel like I'm really painting. I'm just amazed that I'm able to keep it all straight in my head. And I'm amazed too that I'm doing no wax. I'm picking up all these with a cone shaped tip. And my nose is driving me crazy. I must look like Rudolph. I've been rubbing my nose for the past hour. Oh, hour and 11 minutes. All right, let's do the pan over. I'm going to have to edit. I don't want you guys sitting here for an hour and 11 minutes. Let's put you here. Let's bring you up. Do I bring you up or down? I don't even know. Well, let's take a look at her first. There she is. My Elizabeth Ward is in the way. My washi tape is coming up again. There she goes. She reminds me of Lady Gaga, too. There she is. I don't want to get too much of a glare on her. Was I doing better before? Maybe I should just change the why do I have to touch things? Because I can. Okay. Yeah, so here she is. Oh gosh, look at that poinsettia. Oh, so pretty. I can't believe how much I've gotten done. I'm telling you. You learn something new. You walk away a different diamond painter than when you sat down. Absolutely. Let's get in close. Stunning. I'm loving that poinsettia. I can't wait to see it. And I'm loving this background. I know that I said this kind of looked like an oil effect. It's still giving me that vibe in the background. Love this pastel background with this vibrant poinsettia. And then the rest of her hair. This is going to be black in here. Black and blue and pink. Oh, it's just so gorge. So gorge. So, there you have it. Crimson. Making her non-Jingle Drill debut. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe I'll go over to Jingle Drills and see if there's any comments on my post. Maybe somebody will show some pity on my stupidity. And maybe there'll be a Christmas miracle. Who knows? Oh my gosh. I look like Rudolph. I keep doing this. I keep rubbing the top of my nose. What is that? It feels like somebody is tickling me with a feather. And I could tell my eyes are all like, yeah. All right, I need help. I gotta dye my hair. I gotta put my nails on. And I gotta make a turkey. Dad, help me. Here's my dad. Quarters, that's our sign. Dad, help me. Okay, my loves. Create the world that you want to live in, and especially the holiday that you want to have. And I will catch you with my Christmas cards tomorrow, unboxing, and who knows how far we're going to get. You know what? I'm going to have to start my Christmas cards tomorrow because then Wednesday my husband's home. So even if he goes in his room to practice, you're going to hear him practicing, and then I still can't film. So yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. I will unbox Anna Griffin. I will show you the Christmas cards and how easy they are to make. And I don't know, maybe I'll turn you on to another craft. But I always get a new idea for something when I engage in another craft. So I kind of like marry the two together. So we'll see. All right, my loves. Have a good one. Monday's almost over. Couple more hours. Bye, my loves.